Carter here. It's absolutely essential that you get this infantry commando across the ground, making sure to avoid all just enough time to plastic get the hell back out. Don't bother with anything.
Welcome back, Commander.
Yeah, rock and roll. You got it.
Commando's back. But, wait, isn't... Commando's a nod unit, right?
I'm on it, yeah. No problem.
I guess you'll just have to wait until you see the post about Commando.
You got it. I'm on it, guy, for you. Tough guy.
Now, I'm gonna admit, as I usually start off these sorts of videos with losses, is that this mission gave me a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. No problem, yeah. I'm on it. Yes, sir. Got it. No problem.
As you can imagine, a level like this with Commando is going to have a couple issues. First, any damage, again, is irreversible, and blowing up certain buildings kinda causes issues where you suddenly find yourself against somebody who's immediately shot you and kinda wrecks you sometimes.
Affirmative knowledge. Unit moving
Yes,
out.
sir. I'm on it. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Now, we're a little lucky in that the Chinook helicopter that we have doesn't, like, go away.
Let's get back to
No problem. No problem.
I'm not sure if that's a quirk of
Yo, you got it.
Let's get
Siberian Dawn, the patches,
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
or just my expectations of future experiences in the LP.
No problem. No problem.
Regardless, we might as well put the Chinook to good use.
I'm on a present for you. No problem. Yeah, you got it. Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Yeah, I got really unlucky once on that particular SAM site where I think my Commando dropped to like yellow, close to red health.
About combat.
Unit reporting.
You know, it's bad enough that Commando's C4 can generate infantry in enemy buildings, but I think the worst part of it is that minigunners shoot faster than Commando. So, depending on your own reaction time,
Yes, sir.
you might not get
Yes, sir. No
a shot when they get two.
problem. You got it.
Because, of course, it always depends on if Commando's shots, like, he needs to be stationary to shoot, you need to be able to select him and target the enemy, and
Yes, sir.
so
Keep him covered. I'm on it. Yeah. No problem.
basically it's a lot of hassle.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. Yo, no problem. Yes, no problem. Yes, sir. You got it. Yo, you got it. Yo, no problem. Yo, you got it. Yes, sir. Keep him coming. I'm on it, sir. Keep him coming. I'm on it.
There's been a little bit of discussion about these sorts of missions in the thread,
Yes, sir. You got it.
and I think this actually is a really good example, once more, of
I'm on it.
you really have to play these levels more than once.
I'm on it.
If
Yes, sir.
not to appreciate them,
I'm on
just to see like how things can go absolutely
it. No problem.
positively wrong. For instance, something, just because I haven't looked into the game files yet,
Yes, sir. No
something eventually will trigger Nod to just like leave their base.
No problem.
But not with, say, 1 or 2 units to kind of see what's going on. No, they empty out like the entire base.
You got it.
This sometimes causes issues where Commando isn't good at killing
No problem. I'm on it.
vehicles or really fast flamethrower guys.
You got it. I'm on it. Yeah, you got it. Yes, sir.
Like, I'm lucky that they only sent these flamethrower guys,
Yeah, you got it.
but I'm pretty sure they could send more.
I'm on it. You got it.
There we go.
You got it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Moving
I'm
out.
on it.
Waiting moving out.
Yo,
Acknowledge.
no problem. No problem. Yes, sir.
A literal case of getting to the chopper.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh, and what else sucks is that, of course,
Acknowledged.
because Nod has the rocket soldier, they can also screw up with your Chinook.
You got it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on a present for you. Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Lost. Your mission is failure.
Commander?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Underground bases are a lot like hotel rooms. All you gotta do is swipe your card once.
Yo, I'm on it.
So, getting back to the failure there,
That was left, yes, sir.
having a SAM site blow up and spawn 2 mini gunners
Yes, sir.
at full health, which, okay, for the purposes of Commando and Commando missions, full health infantry doesn't matter because you can just one-shot them anyways. But for a SAM site to produce 2 infantry
You got it.
and kind of just like mess your day up, that sucks.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. That was left.
It seems like a design oversight,
I'm on it. I'm on.
not like disabling the infantry generation portion of, exploding buildings.
Yeah, I'm on it. Yo, you got it. Yo, no problem.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
It's also like not really fun playing the same portion of a map like 6 times, so hence the save games there.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes,
Yo, no
affirmative.
problem.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
affirmative.
I'm on it.
Another thing I should point out, I forget if this is a property of the Orca as well. I'll have to try and refresh my memory by the time those actually show up in the campaign.
I'm on it.
But for the purposes of the Chinook, you can't actually select it when it's in the air. If you control group it, it works.
For you.
But if you just, draw your nice little box around it, it does not. This is incredibly frustrating if you forget to control group your Chinook and send it, I don't know, anywhere where a SAM site might be.
No problem.
Big fat oops there.
Equal justice. Increase fear and
Yes,
suspicion.
sir.
Let's get back to equal justice.
Acknowledged. Repeat.
Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
back.
Oh, another pro strat if you're ever playing
Repeat.
No problem.
this game, or maybe like future ones as well, I forget. I'm sure we'll see it eventually. But if you're playing this game, you can actually, I don't want to say juke, because it seems to not be the right sequence of things, but you can actually guarantee or minimize the amount of time SAM sites will hit you if you just wait for their animation to, play at a certain point.
I'm on it. You got it. I'm on it.
Case in point, when a SAM site is retracting into the ground, it's not going to abort that to shoot rockets.
Moving out.
And it can't shoot while it's performing those animations.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So you can effectively,
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
like,
Yes, sir. I got a present for you.
assure yourself of not being hit or shot at by SAMs in that sort of instance.
No problem. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah, no problem. I'm on it. Yes, sir. I'm on it. You got it. No problem. That was left-handed.
So we've barely seen the enemy base. There's
Moving out.
several paths
Moving out.
still available to us. We still have a unit that can fly,
Time to rock it.
But-
I'm on it.
Vehicle reporting out.
how do we even go about doing our objective is the real question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Also, it's really unfortunate that those trees are just perfectly placed so you can't run Commando
Moving out.
to that SAM site.
Moving out. Unit moving out.
I tried to do something where maybe I could fly the Chinook
Lost.
in like a certain, just like in the corner, drop off Commando. That didn't work. And for whatever reason, the SAM site got like
Yes, sir.
an increase of range, because I don't know how you picked up the Chinook from there.
Reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir. No, rock and roll. Yes, sir. I'm on it. Yes, sir. I'm on it. Yes, sir. I'm on it. You got it. I'm on it. No problem.
So yeah, give it like 4 more tries, and I'll probably end up just like blowing up that church out of frustration.
Yeah, I'm on it.
It's kind of funny that the flare actually like almost completely blocks off the helicopter.
Moving out.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I wonder if that was ever like a trick somebody used against another human player.
Yes, sir. No problem. Yo, you got it. You got it. You got it. Yo, real tough. You got a present for you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Acknowledge.
sir. No problem. Yeah, you got it. Yes, sir.
See, there's another instance of 2 minigunners popping out of a SAM site.
I'm on it.
Yes,
And I'm really lucky, because
moving out.
under normal circumstances, if those minigunners, if the second one hadn't moved and they both started shooting, Commando would have been a lot worse for wear.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. You got it. No problem. Yes, sir. You got it. Yes, sir. You got it. Yo, you got a present for you.
Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. No problem. No problem. No problem.
Yes, moving out.
Yes, sir. No problem. Real
Yes,
tough guy.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Round
Yes,
rock and
sir.
roll. You got it.
Waiting moving out.
Yeah. You got
This is sort of another issue with the fact that air units can't generate line of sight unless they land.
it. No problem. Yeah.
It just means that Commando here has to gain vision for us so that we can then load him into the helicopter, so that we can then fly the helicopter to an area we want to go, drop Commando off so we can generate more line of sight, so we don't run into any other problems, quote unquote.
Acknowledge. Unit reporting.
It's just this like really like
Moving out.
Yes, sir. You got rock and roll. I'm on it.
long and involved process to do anything.
Yo, that was left-handed. Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. You
But
got it.
while I can gripe about the mission and just like the circumstances under which I'm currently in,
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
all said and done, like
Awaiting
I
order.
don't. It's not like I hate these missions. They offer,
No problem.
in their own way, an interesting like
Yo, I'm on it.
skill set. I believe someone talked about like tactical problems that these missions create, and I mean they're right. You can't just like mass units and
You got it.
overrun a base. Also, seriously, look at this. There's like 9 rocket soldiers here,
Acknowledge. Moving out.
and somehow they all missed. So I feel like I need to like read up on the rule set for rocket soldiers.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Now, I suppose one way of doing this sort of mission would be to, I don't know, pull all the enemy units so that they, follow a certain path or go a certain way, and kind of sneak in the Commando while nobody's looking type idea.
Moving out.
But then I'm kind of an idiot because I haven't checked the briefing, and if you've watched the video, then you'd know that
You got it.
we don't really know what the hell we're supposed to do.
Yes, sir. You got it. I'm on it.
This is why you should read briefings before you actually play the mission.
I'm on it. No problem. Yes, you got it.
Mechanical man.
You got it. I'm on it. No problem. No problem.
I'm a mechanical man.
Yeah, no problem. Yes, sir. You got it.
I
Your mission
almost
is
made it.
failure. Reinforcements have arrived.
You can kind of tell that I've gotten a lot of experience with reloading my games.
Unit removing out.
Still not quite sure like what exactly I was thinking of doing here. Maybe I was honestly gonna blow up that church.
Yes, moving out.
Time to run. No problem. Yo. You got it. You got it.
Oh, and another thing that sucks about
You got it.
like being an idiot like myself and overwriting previous saves is that if you have a commando that has less than half his HP, you're kind of stuck with it unless you want to relay the mission.
You got it.
Granted, this isn't like the longest one we'll ever see, but
I'm on it.
you know,
Yeah, you got
be
it.
mindful of saves.
Yo, that was left. You got it. No problem. Yes, sir. You got it. Keep him coming. Yes, sir. No problem. Keep him coming. Yes, sir. I'm on it. I'm on it. Yes, sir. You got it. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
sometimes you just can't catch a break
No problem.
because there's two tanks for some reason.
No problem.
Who knew?
I'm on it.
Why are they there?
Lost.
Just make sure you hit escape before you ever lose, like get that mission failed message. Oh hey, the briefing doesn't really tell us much, but that's fine. That's great.
Affirmative.
Alright, direct route. Let's just slam dunk this. This'll work.
Equal justice. Increase
Moving out.
Yeah.
You know what? So far so good.
Let's get
Yes, sir.
let's,
You got it.
let's get back to equal justice.
You got it. I'm on it.
Repeat.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah, you got it.
Alright, I'm gonna make this work.
Repeat.
Nope.
You got it.
Well,
That was left.
this
Your mission is failure.
could have been a little better.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I don't know what's better. The fact that there's 2 minutes left and I haven't beaten it, but that there's 2 minutes left and we have to account for like
Yes, sir.
score and cutscene.
I'm on it. I'm on it. You got it. You got it.
Unit reporting out.
Yo, no problem. You got it.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes,
So this is what happens when you just get like frustrated and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna try this new idea. For sure it will
Yes,
work.
sir. No problem. I'm on it.
unit reporting out.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Because hey, we were able to land the Chinook last time and there was only one SAM site.
No problem.
So clearly this time
I'm on it.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
'em coming.
will work.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yo, I'm on it. You got it.
It's like, alright, there's nothing in the gate. Should I go the gate?
I'm on it.
Waiting order.
I'm on it.
No, I need to go up. I need to go up.
You got it.
I need to outrun this tank.
I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. Yes, sir. I'm on it.
You can do it, buddy.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Yes, sir. I've got a present for you. Yo, no problem.
Conditions
And it doesn't matter if Commando dies.